Hello everybody, welcome to Ray's Gaming Universe. We have some NBA 2K21 Pelicans MyLeague, off-season, draft, free agency. We're also going to find out who's going to win the championship of this series of season 1 out of the Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers. But before we get into all that, let's look at some of the league history. So most valuable player was Luka Doncic. Past champions, Toronto Raptors beat Golden State Warriors 4-2 in 2019. They don't have the 2019-2020 results. We know the Lakers won that one. League leaders, Damian Lillard averaging 37.7 points a game. That's impressive. James Harden averaged 34 and 36 the last two seasons before that. And James Harden also led with 30 points in 2017-2018 season. So I don't see Kevin Durant. Durant led in 2014 with 32 points a game. And then Hall of Fame, 2020, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Tim Duncan, 2020, Kevin Garnett, Rudy Tojanovich, Bobby Jones, and 2019, Sidney Moncrief, Jack Sigma, Paul Westphal, Vlade Divac even made it in 2019. So we have a problem, guys. It says update. I hate when it does that because it doesn't say that in the beginning of the when I start the game. Else I wouldn't even come in here. But it's a good thing these things load up real quick. All right, let's go back to team history. So New Orleans Pelicans as our rivals: Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies, Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, and Portland Trailblazers. Retired number 7. Record was 56 and 26. Conference rank was 2nd. Last playoff appearance was this year. 8 playoff appearances. And NBA championships, none. Division rank 1. Division titles 2. Previous record was 28-36. So let's look at let's see, we don't want the season stats. League leaders, Damian Lillard led. We saw that. Trae Young was right behind him with 35.7. Then James Harden with 34.6, still getting it done. LeBron James, 31 points a game. Antetokounmpo, 30.9. Not bad. Who led in blocks? Rudy Gobert, 2.7. Brook Lopez, 2.1. Antetokounmpo, 2 blocks. Mitchell Robinson, 2 blocks. Porzingis, 2 blocks. Hassan Whiteside with 1.9. Clint Capella, 1.9. Adebayo, 1.8. DeAndre Ayton with 1.8. Who got the most steals? Kawhi Leonard with 2.4. Jimmy Butler got injured. He finished with 2.1 steals a game. Donovan Mitchell, 2 steals a game. Chris Paul, 1.9. Paul George, 1.8. John Wall, 1.8. DeAnthony Melton, 1.8. So Alright, let's go ahead and simulate this season. I think the Lakers got this. And they swept them. Los Angeles Lakers are your players of the game. And LeBron James is your MVP, averaging 32 points a game. 1.2 offensive rebounds, 8.4 rebounds, 10.6 assists, 1.6 steals, 1 block a game. Only turn the ball over on a ratio about almost 2 times a game. Field goals 57%, 3-point percentage 52%. So you can't beat that. Alright, gonna go ahead and see the player retirements. Vince Carter retires. Jamal Crawford, Udonis Haslem, Paul Gasol, Andre Iguodala hanging it up after 16 years. Nene, Jared Dudley, 36 years old, he retires at. DeMar Carroll, 35 years old. And those are your retirees. Staff retirements, Bob Weiss of the Nuggets, assistant coach, he's gone. And Tom Thibodeau. Oh, wow, Tom Thibodeau. He's retiring after 29 years old. 29 years in the league. Head coach. Hall of Fame inductees, Vince Carter, no doubt about it. And league meetings. Alright, let's see what we got here. Change the Rising Stars Challenge to 12 players per team. I could approve that. Change the time of offense is given to advance the ball front court to 10 seconds. I like that. Let's approve that. Division winners will get the top 3 playoff seeds in each conference based on the record. I approve that. Opposing team will enter the bonus after one team foul in the final 2 minutes of the final quarter. We reject that. Abolish the trade deadline, trade allowing throughout the season. We reject that as well. Alright. League realignment. We don't have to do anything there. We just draft lottery. Alright. So the Pistons are projected to get the #1 pick with the Knicks and the Bucks and the Pacers with their pick from the Bucks. Bucks via Indianapolis. So Indianapolis would have had a chance at the #1 pick. And then the Spurs and the Hornets. Wow. Suns are up there at 7. And the Thunder have the least probability to get the #1 pick, along with the Celtics via Memphis Grizzlies. And the Jazz also have 1% chance. So let's see who's going to be the #1 pick. The Thunder are the 14th pick. The 13th pick are the Boston Celtics. And 12th pick is the Jazz. And then the Hawks have the 11th pick. And then the Portland Trailblazers have the 10th pick. Bulls had the 9th pick. They had a 6% chance at the #1 pick. Wizards had the 8th pick, and then the Suns had the 7th pick. No, the Kings had the 7th pick. This means the Suns have moved into the top 4. Whoa. Hornets have the 6th pick. know, we just saw something weird with the Spurs had a 6th pick. Oh, Spurs. This means the Hornets leaped into the top 4. So projected 5th would have been the Pacers. And Pacers have the 5th pick. That's why you place protections on your pick. The pick will remain with the Pacers with their pick next year automatically conveying to the Bucks. Oh, wow. Dang, there's all kind of stuff that goes on in this stuff. The Hornets are the 4th pick. No, it goes to the Knicks. With both the 4th and 29th picks this year will be the Knicks stand pat. Or will they try to move up in the draft? And then there was 3. The Hornets could be number 3. And it goes to the Pistons. Wow. Pistons were projected one of the teams to be the number 1 pick. So it's either the Hornets and the Suns. It's time to mark and make the final announcements. Hornets could be number 2. And 2nd pick goes to the Phoenix Suns. So that means the Hornets are going to have the number 1 pick in the draft. Wow. And this means the number 1 pick in the 2000 goes to the Charlotte Hornets. This will be the 2nd time the Hornets have had the 1 pick in the draft. Wow. And this concludes the draft lottery. Alright, staff signing. I need a tentative. And they both rejected. So we could sign Austin Evans. Let's see. Do we want to sign Austin Evans? And his business is D. Potential B+. I don't think I want him. He's not conducting good business. Austin Evans decline. Alright, let's see who we got here. So we don't want to sign him. A potential C- business. I think I want Logan Smith. Alright, catch up scouting. Alright, let's see. I don't even know or drafting. And we have, let's see, where are the Pelicans? 26th pick. 26th pick. So let's go to NBA.com ranking. That's how we're going to do it. 26th pick. And we're going to go ahead and finish scouting this guy, Terrence Shannon, small forward. Alright, so a couple people with injuries that we shouldn't get. Draft combine. Pre-draft workouts. Let's see, let's get some pre-draft workouts here. 26, Terrence Shannon. Let's see. Is this a center? Yeah, we could get. I guess. Aaron Wiggins. Let's go, Aaron Wiggins. And we get the point guard, David Dukes. Might need to get a point guard and a shooting guard. Yeah, we might need a shooting guard. We don't necessarily need a center. So let's go to let's go 26, and there's 30 teams. So let's look at '56. Lowell Ball. Okay. And well, let's check out Matthew Howe and no, not Howe, but Nolly Ajayi. Drew Ramsey. Let's get him out. Michael Nash might be somebody we might want to scout there. And maybe Carl Carpenter. Jeff Gill. Here's somebody that's going out. Going to be across seas for a little while. But he's a B- so far. Alright, let's go. NBA draft. And the first pick is Green. Jalen Green. Absolutely oozing the potential. Green is a type of player that most scouts would take their reputation on. Okay. Phoenix Suns are now on the clock, and they select Cunningham. Carl Cunningham. I think that's K. Cunningham. All right. Scouts love Cunningham's ability to play the passing lane thanks to his 7'3" wingspan, best amongst all point guards. Okay. And with the third pick, they select Jalen Johnson, the Detroit Pistons. And they say one of the most talked about long-range shooters in the nation last year. Johnson led all shooting small forwards, and made college threes at the draft combine. The Pistons were clearly impressed with what they saw. All right, the Knicks are on the clock, and they select Brown. Greg Brown. There will be many in the media that will see this as a surprise pick. I, for one, am sold not only on Brown's upside, but also what he can bring to the table in his rookie season. Power forward. Wow. And the Pacers, they select Isaiah Jackson, power forward. Isaiah Jackson was a joy to watch last season at Kentucky. His savvy situational awareness and endless motor will really set him apart from the rest of the pack. His upside remains in question. San Antonio Spurs, with the 6th pick, they select Jonathan Kuminga. I don't think that's how you say his name, but anyways, we're just gonna say with Rudy Gay having recently turned 35, This looks to be a pick made with the eye towards the future. Okay, power forward. We have a trade. The Kings trade the 7th pick for Clint Capella and Bruno Fernando. Atlanta Hawks are now on the clock, and they select shooting guard Josh Christopher. And the Hawks told me heading into the draft they were after a shooting guard that can outmuscle his opponent. Christopher fits that bill. For my money, he is easily the strongest shooting guard in the draft. Okay. And the Wizards with the 8th pick select Jalen Suggs out of Gonzaga. A very savvy pickup for the Wizards here, and one that I love. Suggs is probably the most creative playmaker I've seen in years. He will no doubt make them a can't-miss watch. Alright, with the 9th pick, the Chicago Bulls select Evan Mobley out of USC. Evan Mobley is a instant offense type of player. From what I've seen of him, he has the best mid-range jumper in the draft. Best mid-range jumper in the draft. What? That type of player will always have teams chasing him. 7 foot, 195 pounds, center. Got a jumper. Zaire Williams out of Stanford, power forward, going to the Portland Trailblazers with the 10th pick. I love this pick for the Trailblazers. Zaire Williams is easily the best interior defender in the class, and he will quickly become one of the best in the NBA. Wow. The Atlanta Hawks with the 11th pick select B.J. Boston out of Kentucky, shooting guard. A proven scorer, Boston led the nation in scoring last year at Kentucky by averaging 26.2 points per game. The Utah Jazz are now on the clock, and with the 12th pick, they select Wendell Moore from Duke, small forward. Love the pick right here for the Jazz. With his game, I can easily see Moore being a solid contributor for the Utah Jazz for the next decade minimum. Wow. That's a lot of upside. With the 13th pick, the Boston Celtics select Scotty Lewis from Florida, shooting guard, 6'6", 180 pounds. I was really impressed with Lewis' ability to play the passing lane last season at Florida. His 2.9 steals per game led the nation. Wow, a thief. The Oklahoma City Thunder with the 14th pick select David Johnson out of Louisville, the point guard, 6'5", 188 pounds. That's a tall point guard. You don't see point guards at 6'5". David Johnson's ability to hit the NBA 3 was put on display at the Combine when he hit more than any other player. This looks like a great fit for the Thunder based on their needs in that department. Okay, so it looks like the Oklahoma City Thunder got something going for them. And Mojave King from New Zealand, some shooting guard, a 5-star All-American recruit coming out of high school. King overcame the injuries that delayed the start of his freshman season at New Zealand, fully recovered and showing growth every game. He is ready to go. Okay. Miami Heat with the 16th pick in 2021 NBA draft. The Miami Heat select Brian Antoine from Villanova, 6'5", shooting guard, 170 pounds. This is about where I expected Antoine to get drafted. He is without doubt first-round talent and a player that Heat fans will grow to love once they see what he can do. Okay. The Golden State Warriors on the clock, and they select Daishen Daishin Nix from high school. Wow. Daishin Nix isn't the fastest player or the strongest player or the best shooter. His well-rounded game was good enough to catch the attention of the NBA scouts. I think this is a good fit for him in the first round. Point guard. So they're trying to get away from Stephen Curry. Terrence Clark going early. He was predicted to go 26, but now he got picked up at 18 in the 2021 draft from Kentucky. Let's see what they have to say about Terrence Clark. I saw a number of people in the media suggesting that Clark is a second-round talent. I couldn't disagree more. The Nuggets are getting great value for him in this spot, in my opinion. Wait, suggesting that Clark is a second-round talent. I couldn't disagree more. Oh, I couldn't disagree more. Oh, okay. Nuggets are okay. So all right. So some people are saying he should be second round talent, but that guy said he disagree. And now out of Kentucky, James Bouknight. All right. Let's see what they have to say about the shooting guard. Registered a 44-inch vertical at the combine last month, showing the best vert in the entire draft class. Okay. The Cleveland Cavaliers with the 20th pick, they select Will Richardson from Oregon. Cavaliers fans have to be pleased for grabbing Will Richardson in this spot. He wowed at the draft combine after making 43 out of 50 college threes, best of any player in attendance. Okay. So he's a three-point shooter. Dallas Mavericks are on the clock with the 21st picks. They select Scotty Barnes out of Florida State, small forward, 6'8", 222 pounds. Scotty Barnes led all small forwards at the draft combine with 24 reps in the bench press. So he's strong. Okay. Jeremiah Robinson Earl out of Villanova going to the Timberwolves with the 22nd pick. And Jeremiah Robinson Earl was projected to go much higher than this. The Timberwolves have to be pleased landing him here. Wow, he was supposed to be projected to go earlier. He's the power forward. All right, on the clock. And the Oklahoma City Thunder go ahead and get David Dukes from Providence. Oh, I wanted David Dukes. I've been saying for a couple of years now, David Dukes has the best court vision I have seen in a decade. He's best in the nation. 8.7 assists last season, really hammered that point home. Okay, so he averaged 8.7 assists. So he's a good point guard. I would have liked David Dukes to come to New Orleans. All right, with the 24th pick, the Raptors select Benedict Mathurin from Arizona, 6'6", shooting guard, 189 pounds, a fan favorite at Arizona for his relentless willingness to sacrifice his body for loose balls. I expect Mathurin will instantly become a fan favorite to the Raptors fans as well if he keeps it up. Okay. The Brooklyn Nets are on the clock and they select Isaiah Todd out of high school, power forward, 6'10", 190 pounds. High school's head coach recently came out and called Todd the most coachable player he has ever coached. He praised from a man with such a long history. High praise from a man with such a long history. Okay. The Pelicans are on the clock, and we select Isaiah Joe, point guard, with the 26th pick in the 2021 NBA draft out of Arkansas. Isaiah Joe, 6'5", point guard. Very heavily recruited by Arkansas, Joe went on to have a successful college career. He now finds himself a first-round pick selected by the Pelicans. Okay. They didn't have much to say about him, except for he had a good college career. Now with the 27th pick, Boston Celtics select Anton Watson out of Gonzaga with a 44 vertical at the draft. Combine scouts were wowed by Anton Watson's athleticism. That vertical was the best among all attending small forwards. Okay. With the 28th pick in the 2021 draft, Boston Celtics select Sam Williamson from Louisville. Shooting guard, 6'6", 185 pounds. Whenever Williamson attacks an opposing defender, his moves have the confidence of someone who has practiced that same move thousands of times. A highly polished player, and one very worthy of his first round selection. Okay. It looks like with the 29th pick, the Knicks select Terrence Shannon, small forward, 6'6", 211 pounds. Shannon showed his range at the draft combine by making more NBA three-pointers than any other small forward in attendance. Okay, so he can shoot the three. And the Lakers select Agbaji, Ochai Agbaji. I see a work in progress with an enormous upside. I'll be following this kid to see how his game develops at the NBA level. Shooting guard, 6'5", 210 pounds from Kansas. And that's the first round. All right, Mark Tatum, let's go to the second round. All right, I'm going to just go through this real quick, guys, unless a name pops up. Chris Smith, Schumacher, Aaron Wiggins. Okay, that's somebody we scouted. Usually the second rounders don't really mean too much, so that's why I'm just skipping through it. But we will see who we get. We don't even have a pick. We're picking 57 and 59. We have a trade for this pick. No, I don't want to do it. And we got Christos Alexandros. Little is known about Christos Alexandros, but his hype in recent weeks suggests that there is something big happening with him. Pelicans fans have to be pleased grabbing him here in the second round, point guard. Alright. Jeff Gill, shooting guard out of Nevada, 6'6", 215. While Gill performed generally well at the draft combine, scouts weren't impressed by his limited upside, which is the main reason he dropped to the second round. Wow. And Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the draft, Clippers select Clark Nance from Maryland. Sometimes the wisest draft decision is to simply take the best player available regardless of needs. That looks exactly what the Clippers have done here with Nance. This concludes the draft, okay? So let's see what we got. Our overall pick was a 74 overall point guard and Isaiah Joe. Not bad. Could have got Anton Watson. Okay. We didn't do too bad. Cause we were looking for a point guard. We got Isaiah Joe. Let's see. Dukes was a 72, so we passed. So we didn't get a chance to get him. I like Dukes, and we didn't. And we got a better overall than him. Well, Richardson is 75 overall. And Dacian Nix, 74 overall. We didn't do too bad. David Johnson, 74 overall. Point guards are pretty much even, except for Jalen Suggs, 77 overall. He went A, so we weren't going to go that far out. And Cade Cunningham, 79 overall, wasn't going to get the number 2 pick. Alright, let's see who we got. And Pelicans got 70 overall point guard and Kristaps Andrus, but he's going to play across seas for a couple years. And then we got Jalen Gill, 69 overall, 22 years old. So we may just go with our number 1 pick and Isaiah Joe, rookie signing. We're just gonna go with we had the 8th pick? 71 overall point guard. I think I'm just gonna go with Isaiah Joe. Team player options, Zion. Jackson Hayes. Are we gonna let Drew Holiday go? Oh, he accepted. Zion accepted 2-year team option. Jackson Hayes accepted 2-year team option. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker accepted a 2-year team option. Oh no, accept. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep those guys. Alright, here. Kawhi Leonard declined his. LeBron James accepted. Accept. Decline. Paul George declined his. So both Clippers and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they're not going to return with the Clippers. Wow. Trae Young gonna accept his. And Zion Wilson accepted. Chris Paul accepted his player option. John Morant accepted his team option. DeAndre Ayton accepted is scheduled to accept his team option. Drew Holiday is going to accept his player option. Dinwiddie going to decline. Wow. Blake Griffin's going to accept his player option. Jaren Jackson is going to accept his. Colin Sexton going to accept his schedule. Marvin Bagley III is going to accept his team option schedule. Alright, qualifying offers. Do I want Josh Hart? Frank Jackson. I don't want Poto. I don't want Kenrich Williams. I think I want Xylan Cheatham. Alright, let's see. Antetokounmpo is available. They got him at power forward. Anthony Davis. He didn't sign back with the Lakers. Paul George. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh, we don't have enough money. JJ Redick, renounced rights. Nicola Melli, renounced rights. We already got Brandon Ingram. DeMar DeRozan, renounced rights. What? Alright, let's see. DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, we want Brandon Ingram and DeMar DeRozan. Josh Hart. We can renounce rights. Jaleel Okafor, Frank Jackson. Hassan Whiteside. Okay, we can get a center. Bielisa. What is he? A power forward, 79 overall. Yogi Ferrell, point guard. Trey Burke. I think I want Trey Burke. I'm gonna decline that from Yogi Ferrell. I don't think I want to get this guy. Decline. Reggie Jackson. I'm going to decline that. Only because that's too much money. Markelle Fultz is out there. Darren Samuels. Keep Frank Jackson. Alright, player progression. Zion Williamson is now 93 overall. He went up 7 overall. Wow. Let's go. Brandon Ingram went up 2 points overall to 88. DeMar DeRozan's going down to 83. Lost 3 spots. 3 points. Hassan Whiteside lost 2 points to 83. Jackson Hayes is now at 81. Went up 5. Wow. Drew Holiday went down 3 points to 80. Nickel Alexander Walker, shooting guard, went up 7 points to 78. Isaiah Joe. Wow. Trey Burke, 74 overall. Let's see who has more speed. Let's see who has more speed. Isaiah Joe with 88 speed. Oh man, Isaiah Joe gotta get the starting position. But we got some veterans though that can teach Isaiah Joe the ropes. Darren Samuels, okay. Summer League. Fill out automatically. Simulate through the. Alright, let's go ahead and simulate the Summer League. And we got eliminated in the second round. Hawks won it all. All-Star City selection. Alright, it's going to be in Los Angeles, California since they won the championship. Alright, so that's 2021, 2022. Let's go ahead and get that going. Got the draft class ready. Simulate through game. Training camps. Alright, let's see. Offensive fundamentals. Wait. Combo guard. Okay, that's what we want to work on. We want to work on layup for Isaiah Joe. Let's see, what is his layup? Layup is a 90. Wow. His shot IQ. Okay, let's see. Perimeter shooting there. Let's see, what's his perimeter shooting? We could work on this. Before it was 88 and his 3-point was an 81, so now he's a 90, 83. Oh, we got a good player. Big man defense. I think I want to work on big man offense. We're going to work on big man offense, and I'm going to go, where is he? Jackson Hayes. That's what I'm talking about. Work is down low. Alright, advance to next season. Alright, let's go to training, player mentorship. Okay. Alright, Isaiah Joe. You got 1 badge. DeMar DeRozan. Let's see, who we gonna put out here? Trey Burke. Quick first step. That'd be something interesting to work with. No, we're not gonna use him. Troy Daniels got to go catch and shoot. Difficult shots. I don't know if it's gonna work, but hot start. Let's see. Lightning reflexes, that'd be good. Todd's defender trapper. So, alright, let's go clamps. Alexander Walker, DeMar DeRozan can mentor you. Consistent finisher, fancy footwork, slithery finisher, difficult shots, pick and popper. Let's go. Space creator, yeah. And then we're gonna work on Jackson Hayes. Whereas Hassan Whiteside, put back boss, ice and veins, dream shake. Yeah, that works. All right, got our mentorship. Alright, so the next episode is going to be against the Miami Heat on December 7th. So tune in. That's it for the stream, guys. I appreciate you guys watching your boy. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. Turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss the next episode. Also hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. That's going to do it for the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're checking out later, I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.